Hi there! Good day to people of the interwebs, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week, where this week it is... It's Shark Week! Oh, yes it is. It is Shark Week. Thanks to the Discovery Channel. We're not sponsored by the Discovery Channel, obviously. But it's Shark Week. Oh, yes it is. So we're going to be looking at this guy. This is KFC Toys Tsunami. One of their many iterations of this shark mould. It's a lovely banana shark, isn't it? Come on, look at this. This kind of grey, almost... Depending on what light, it's looking very metallic grey here, but in some lights it looks almost a shade of brown, and then this yellow. It's a cybernetic shark. That's what it is. Apparently, I didn't even know this when I bought this because I've kind of missed a lot of the Unicron trilogy, but this colour scheme is based on Cybershark from the Unicron trilogy. Engergon, I believe. But yeah, this is the guy. So it's a nice sharky thing. It's got an open, closing jaw. It's got these adorable little gun barrels here. You can see that, so it's meant to be some kind of submarine. So I really like that. And then at the back, it's got kind of a little wiggle on that tail. All in all, it's just, you know, a fantastic thing. And it comes with a stand, as KFC Toys do. Let's just remove its trident for a second. So this goes... Not that way, obviously. This plugs in here. So you can have him on a stand, like so, should you wish to display him in shark mode, which is a great option. That's cool. And then the trident can just pop into that hole there. It's a bit hard to... Come on. Once he's in, he's in. So yeah, a lot of lovely details on here. Just a little cybernetics. It doesn't quite... You know, there's some little bits of gaps here. There's stuff underneath, but you know, we don't expect a 360 degree transformation really. But you know, it's just, there's something just about the plastic that just doesn't peg in quite right. And it's sharp. Oh my, that you could hurt a fool on some of these fins, let me tell you. But he's a transformer. And he does transform, so we'll just get into that first. So, and we'll probably watch me go as I hurt my hands, especially. Oh, these bits are sharp as well. So that comes off. We'll use that later. Now, if we go back here, we can kind of unpeg all this. So that splits in half there, and then these bits unpeg here, unpeg here, like these jet thrusters. Again, sharp, ow, ow, ow. So that unpegs here. Now these will fold out, and now back here, you kind of flip this bit up here, and this bit. Just a second, so flip that back there. There's an order in which you do that, and that's completely the wrong way around. How have we got that? Here we go. That's not right. Right, there we go. That's better. It's supposed to be that way around. Otherwise, you know, crazy, man, crazy. second verse same as the first. Right, unfold that. Maybe slightly easier than the first. Unfold that. Get this here. Come on, footsie. Get the feet out. Get the heel out. Boom. We got legs. Now, if we go back here, these will be the arms. So it's quite a simple transformation. I bought this at Auto Assembly. Not Auto Assembly. Bad Richard. TF Nation last year. I don't know how we could confuse the two. And there's the arms. It was on the Sid Beckett's table. It's going for quite cheap, actually, for what it is. It's about £40. So for a third-party transformer, that is, especially one of this size, you know, it's a good Voyager Plus size. So there we go. So we've got that. We've got that. Now these bits can then fold like so at the back. Fold like so at the back. So we've got that there. That's his backpack. That's pretty much most of it. I mean, if you're a fan of Gurren Lagann, and who isn't a fan of Gurren Lagann, this is just good enough, because this could be like an enemy water-based gunman, just like that, because they have their heads in the chests. I just like that. That is just good enough. But there is a proverbial cherry on the top here, and you'll see what I mean. So we flip this out, flip the head out, close that up. Look at that head. That is, it's just wow. Just for this colour scheme to just then go bang, red head, big bold red head. It's just amazing. It is amazing figure. It's just really, the sculpt work on this is absolutely fantastic. I mean, the head reminds me of a lot of like probably a Chaos Blood Bowl figure, if you're into that kind of thing. It's got that, but there's something, you know, quite American footballish, but twisted about that. So again, he's got his little guns there on his side. He's got that can still open and close. There's so you've got a shoulder movement there, like that can go back and forth. Up here he can go, you know, that can go up there. There's a bicep swivel. There's a double jointed thing. The feet, hands, arms, feet. They're just amazing because they're on ball joints at the wrist, and there's a second ball joint, a kind of forearm ball joint as well. So, and the wrist ball joint is quite a deep cut, so you can actually get a full on. We'll get his accessory out here. He's got his trident, so you can full on like hold it like that, and I think that is, if he holds it, he will hold it. There's just, it's got to get the right, see there, if you get the right bit of the actual groove, it actually holds it quite substantially and not loose like it did the first time. So yeah, so he holds that quite well, and he can like get some proper jousting poses for it, which is great. Again, oh, the fingers are sharp as well. Yeah, just absolutely that. So he's got all that there. Waist, thigh, ball joint. See, that pops off the ball joint now quite easily. Where he does have an upper thigh swivel, a double jointed knee that's just quite stiff, and then he's got these ball joints at his heel and at his toe. So yeah, he's packed with articulation, but it's just a bit sharp. This thing that comes off here, so that can be a gun. So we can get this in the right place. That's a little bit loose, but that can be a gun. He gets that, and he gets his trident. His trident is the best thing. This is Tsunami from KFC Toys. So he is, all in all, just a really well-designed toy. The thing that lets him down is the plastic. I mean, this plastic, it's not perfect. It feels quite brittle. It feels more like the plastic for a model than it does for the plastic of a toy, if you know what I mean. It's just a weird kind of difference. So it's kind of feels quite brittle. It's very sharp in places. Now, all I'd compare him to is this guy. This is Impactor. There is a method to my madness here. It's because they're designed by the same person. This is definitely, a Cassie Stark design. You can tell this, by the thighs, the elbow joints. Everything about this just screams, this is the same designer. But whereas the plastic on this is, I don't know if you can, it's got that like so. The plastic on this is just that bit more solid, that bit more toy feeling, that bit more, you hold this, it feels nice in your hand, you hold this and it's just a bit, I don't know what I'm quite doing with it. So I like this. It's a really lovely Transformer, but if it had been produced with the same quality of plastic as MMC produce, it'd be one of the best. You know what I mean? Plastic counts a lot. There's a video I'm going to make coming up next week maybe about plastic quality and how it makes or breaks a toy. And this is kind of middle ground. That it doesn't. It's a good toy, but if it used better plastic, it would have been a fantastic toy. And that is why he's this week's Sharks Week's Transformer of the Weeks. Join me next time. Like I say, there may be that video about plastic coming up next week. I've got a bit of spare time. And there will, of course, be next weekend yet another Transformer of the Week, where, let's say I bought this guy at TF Nation, and we are getting closer to TF Nation. Soon, my friends, soon. Until then, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes, and because you deserve it, bestow, fisto!